All right, so this is a review on gamma ray glasses. So they come in this little thing here, wipe the glasses off. And what they are, the glasses that help stop the fatigue that the blue lights create. So I'm gonna do a little wipey here. Because I've been getting fatigued from these Mac computers and iPads, even my phone, which is not an iPhone, but still messes with your head, man. Literally. Oh, that's cool. So, okay, well, basically what it does is it looks like night vision on the Mac computer, but I can already tell it's doing something to my eyes. I might not wear these too long because I already feel like the strain on my eyes. Plus, I need to turn the computer light down. It's really bright. All right, so my age, you don't want to you don't want to mess with your eyes at all and do something wrong to them. But so the reflections, I've been trying for years to find a way to help me out with. Just turn this off. Yeah, how about that? Generate too much heat anyway. I've been trying to find ways to deal with the fatigue that I've been getting from the computer, because sometimes, especially when I was in college, recently, just about to graduate, but I don't have no more papers and assignments due. It's all over until I go ahead and go to grad school and or law school. I really want to go to law school, but nonetheless, so the fatigue and exhaust that I would get, like my other computer, I can't even look at it. It's a 2013 Mac, and I don't even use it too much because of the results of the screen. It's just, even in night vision mode or whatever that is, it's just very, very hard on your eyes, and you'll be doing this, and you'll be trying to get away from it, and it can cause dizzy spells and other damage. Now, if you're driving, you don't want that. You don't want to catch a dizzy spell because you're dizzy and you're driving, and that's happened to me a few times. So you got to be careful about what you put over your eyes. So these are not prescriptions, just to let you guys know. This is not minus or plus 20 or whatever it is. These are not prescription. So I can feel my eyes pulling, and the muscles are trying to, calibrate or whatever that the iris is doing. And of course, the rods and cones in the back of the eyeball are, focusing on the color. But the whole nervous system, back there, whole 7 million whatever in each eye, is doing its own thing. This is why your pupils are actually just holes. What they are is you're looking at the back of your eye. That's basically what you're looking at. That little dark spot, you're looking at the back of your eye. And the reason why it's so black, it's not because it doesn't have any color. It's because it has millions of colors back there. Rods and cones, yada, yada. And of course, each eye's nervous system crosses over in the brain and goes to the back of the brain, flips upside down on the other side. So, yada, yada, yada. Back of the brain flips upside down. Okay, so, anyways, but of course, my eyes are going to have to get used to it and all that other stuff. But the reason why, and I bought it off of Amazon Prime. Well, I didn't buy it off of Prime, but it says Prime here. I got it off of Amazon, and it's Prime now. And the thing about these glasses is, just a letter I didn't want. They're saying that they help you get your fatigue, like you help you from not being fatigued, so you get your energy back. So if you have Macs and you've been staring at Macs like me since 2006, I've had a Mac computer, either a laptop, which I pretty much destroyed like a dummy, and have to go get another one, and or in 2013 I have the 21-inch, 21.5, and then 2015 I went and got this at the end of 2015, which is my 27-inch computer. So I like Mac computers, but I've always noticed a problem with staring at them for long lengths of time. And also when you're playing games, video games. So I play StarCraft. I used to be heavy into World of Warcraft, but I stopped playing that game. I didn't like being addicted to anything, and I would just play it all the time. So it's like, I'm not doing this. So I had to get rid of that whole spirit. Like, I got to stop this. But these glasses are tinted, so they're pretty nice. You can see that they have a tint on them. There is no difference in the vision other than the color. But like I said, these are shaded to where it looks like you're in night vision. So let me turn this to night vision. Just preferences. And no, I don't want sound. I want to go to system preferences. There you go. Display. Okay, so it's in your display, and it says night shift. So it's night shift vision. So you can go up to night shift vision and say you wanted to change in sunrise, and now it's on night shift mode, whatever that is. So it takes out a lot of the colors, but the problem is the glare is still there. I can feel my eyes trying to adjust to this now. And yeah. So like I said, these are very cool glasses. I'm gonna find out if if I'm able to wear them for a while. I haven't done any Yelp on them about them, but I've had people talk about them and say, hey, this is what you need. These are not reading glasses. And like I said, they're not helping me read this. That's not what they're doing. They are simply just blocking the light, the glare that's coming off of your screen. And like I said, I've had some real issues because, sometimes I would just be walking and just feel like I'm gonna faint, and I would actually have to use chi energy to offset that. Now, if you don't know what chi energy is, you need to study chi. So I can feel my right eye pulling. This is my weaker eye also, so I could feel it pulling at my eyeballs. A little bit of pain. So like I said, I'm gonna find out very quick how long I can actually use these, and I'm actually gonna turn this from night shift mode back to normal mode. So I turn this back to normal mode because I think this is like a night shift mode, and then putting that on night shift mode is putting an extra strain on your ocularis that you just don't need. So I think just one night shift mode is good enough. But if this helps me get some of my energy back, that's cool. And when I do start grad school and law school and or both, because I really want my master's degree and I want a JD, so I plan on getting both. And yeah, helps with a lot of reading. Helps with I'm a YouTuber, obviously. I do other stuff, sitting in front of the computer and doing other stuff. But it can really get to you, especially when I'm doing papers. It just wears on you. You're just like, oh. You get to the point where I would have a 3 or 4 page paper and a research paper. So, you know, you have to do your research. It's going to take some hours. And I couldn't do the research and then turn around and do the paper in the same day. It just is, you know, it's bothersome. And I would, you know, be going to sleep basically and then get up and then stumbling when I'm getting up, like, oh my goodness. And I knew I wasn't tired. It was simply because of glasses. So one of the things I would do is get what I would call eye time. And I would go in there and lay down because I really couldn't do anything else. And I would let my eyes readjust, and I would either go to sleep or just lay there for a couple of hours and then come back in. And as soon as I looked at the screen, it would start again. But what I would do is I already had my research done. I already had the beginning part of my paper ready to go because, you know, my APA style was already set up. So basically, once I got it all up here, I just would go ahead and be like, okay, I'm gonna bring it from here to the paper. I don't really need to look at the computer as much. So I would close my eyes and type, you know, and everything and, you know, I wouldn't even double space it because, you know, that's just one, you know, a couple clicks, boom, it's double space. But the editing and stuff like that takes a while. But the majority of the time, I would write the paper with my eyes closed. So that was a thing. All right, so this is hurting a little bit. I can feel the muscles doing a little bit of something going on here. Let's see if they're gonna. Hello, what's going on, Logan? So yeah, so these are interesting. They have like a, I don't know, but you can see the small yellow tint on them also. So my eyes are gonna let me know, should I, you know, go ahead and use these or not. And they're really trying to adjust. And I like the tint that's on them, but I don't like the way this eye is feeling. Do you get blue? I did. That's what these are. They just came in. And here's the package. Got it off of Amazon Prime. And came with the, are you satisfied or not? But they came in a little, you know, beep, beep, beep. A little bag here, pretty cool. Came with a little black wipey wipe thing. I'm sure that's not the name of it, but that's what it is today. So you can. One of you suggested I get these. It probably was you. It helps a lot for you because I was complaining. I've had this issue for years. And I'm just hoping my eyes are going to be able to use this because this could have really helped me about 2 months ago when I had to do all those papers. But I got through them, and I was just explaining how I got through them. I would actually be typing like this with my eyes closed and my head down. And I would just, you know, I type about 50, 60 words a minute. And so I would just look at my research and then just and go ahead and start typing, you know. And for my finals week, other than my math, I had 1, 2, 3. I had 4 papers due. I had 4 papers due and a presentation. So I'm hoping so. Did it strain your eyes when you first got them? Did you feel it pulling on you a little bit? Because this eye right here is having a hard time. But the muscles in this eye have always been weaker than the muscles in this eye. This eye has no issue, so I can, like this all day. But this eye over here is having, it's making me do my, Nick Fury. Fury. So I have bought myself a couple new things just to sit in front of this computer. But nonetheless, I have been very, very active. Hitting the gym and all. Got to start taking my belt with me so I don't bust my good. But so got my computer chair the other day. My doggone keyboards weren't sufficient. The one went out on me. The other one I had is a gaming keyboard, but I don't know how to make it light up, so I couldn't see what I was typing. So I was like, you know what? I can't see what I'm typing. So this is a gaming keyboard. Now the keys are more lifted up. But the problem is you don't see any other numbers and letters. They're darker. And gaming keyboards got all these extra gadgets and stuff, and they're really cool. But some of them light up and some of them don't. And I thought this one lit up, and it doesn't. So I was like, yo, I can't see, what's going on. So because of that, I tried to use it today. It was just fail all day. So I was like, you know what, I'm done. I don't know how to make you light up. I don't even know if it does. So I tried to use this for the last couple of days while I was playing StarCraft, and I was losing simply because I didn't know where my hotkeys were. What's the name? Do the keyboard. I have to do the box away, so I don't even know the name of it. Which I wish I knew now so I can look it up and see if it actually does light up. But I went ahead today and went down to Target, which seems to be my spot. Went down to Target and today and just said, you know what, just give me a regular keyboard, and dropped $30 on that with a mouse. Didn't really need the mouse, but definitely the keyboard. So I'm still gonna keep this because it does what it does. But so I got this. Maybe you can search up the name of the keyboard on YouTube. Oh, definitely. So I got this today. This is a Logitech. $30, wireless. My other one's a Logitech wireless. There's any logos on the game keyboard. I'm looking. I'm like, you know what, you're right, because I'm looking and I can't find anything. Let's go. Oh, it's a Racer. Okay. A Racer Devastator 2. So I can, absolutely right. I can. Look this up real quick. Oh, there's 15, 16, and 2.0. I'll just go with 2.0. Right? ProLine Devastator. Oh, okay. This is not what. Okay. I gotta say keyboard. That's something else. Okay, there's a Devastator 3. Okay, well, these light up. The Devastator 3, $30 game. Okay, they light up because so this thing should be lighting up blue because I think this is what came with it. So I feel like a real dunce. Cooler Master Devastator. Okay, hold on. Let me look at. Wait a minute. Keyboard. All right. I feel like I'm crack right now.
Fiscal year, get a new iPhone.
Oh, I don't care about the iPhone. School year and all that other crap.
On this by request, I've been asked to review the Cooler Master Devastator 2 because it's so cheap. It's currently $30 on Amazon, and that's for the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
So
Cool
straight
Master.
up, we can't judge this based on the performance.
His
of
is
the
lit
rest of
up!
the products. Obviously, it's not going to compete with the Cooler Master Master Keys boards or the Cooler Master Alcohol mouse. But for the price,
Hold on a second. His is all lit up. Do you have to put any batteries in it? I don't think so, broski. All you have to do is, plug it into your... Bro. I'm new to the whole what you use for gaming. I thought you just get a computer and go for it. What's okay? So this is plugged in now. So it's plugged in now, but so it's not lit up, but it's. I'll see how you can get the lights on it. I'll watch the video. Yeah, go team up on it. I'm like, how do you light this thing up? Where's it going? Why will you not light up? And I'm not taking my other computer thing back either. Okay, on both sides. There's got to be a light up switch here somewhere. Okay. I know those. I know those. Now that button. One of you jokers light up. I don't know. I don't know how to make it light up. All right, let me listen to this guy.
actually pretty good. The keyboard is 45 by 18 centimeters, and it's a fairly standard height for comfort. The wrist rest is small, and my hands barely touch it while typing. The keycaps can be lifted off. They're like a hybrid mechanical. They rattle, but they feel decent to type on. I usually say that you can play games on any keyboard because they're more about the typing experience and features. Keyboards are generally not going to give you any advantage other than the extra functions. This one has some features though. Dedicated media keys, blue or red backlight, depending on what you get, a white backplate to help the color stand out a bit more, and you can remove the caps so it's easy to clean. There is no software, and in the key test, I can only hold down 6 at a time. But if I try to hold down a few, some don't work. But again, that didn't really hinder me while typing or in game. It's just something people are interested in. I have no way of testing the actuation force, but it's probably more like the Cherry MX Black. And on the base, there are some rubber feet, but not on the stands. So I guess you could say the biggest draw for this is the fact that it does have those dedicated media keys. Being able to stop, play, pause, or go to the next song or previous is really good to have on a board. And that's where it's going to beat the other cheap boards out there. That's about all there is to know, so here's a quick typing sound test. Now for the mouse. It's medium size, very square, and not much in the way of comfort, but it's okay. When I was doing the human click test, I couldn't get my average as low as the other mice, so there may be some minor delay on the buttons. They're quite light though, easy to press in. They have a good feel. The mouse wheel feels smooth and has enough tactile feedback, so that's surprisingly good. And the side buttons feel decent too. Low amount of trouble, nice and tactile, out of the way. So surprisingly, I'm actually fairly happy with the buttons. And the mouse is just under 100 grams, so it's possible. It could even suit all grip types. Not the most comfortable for any, but good enough. Where this mouse struggles is with the sensor. Now, you'll see by this gameplay that yes, I could play okay. Obviously, I'd never use this in a competition. There are some issues. 1, it has acceleration. 2, it starts to wobble and jitter randomly at all DPI levels. And 3, it will spin out if you move it too quickly. There are 3 DPI modes, 1000,
Close that.
1600, and 2000.
This should
And
be
the build
on the
quality is
top
just a smooth
right
plastic
corner.
and then some rubber
Close
grips
that.
on the
Oh,
sides.
close this right
Those
here.
may wear out eventually.
Okay. When you plug in the keyboard, it should be on the top right-hand corner. All right. Jump, top right-hand corner. Okay, so listen, your left, my right. This is my top right-hand corner. This is my sound. This is my top right-hand right here. All right. The keys below that. All this is my brightness. Okay, so this is my up and down brightness. I don't know what this is, but it's not turning my lights on. It's just moving my screens. All of my keyboards do that. Maybe it might not be compatible with Mac. Here's your escape button. Maybe it's flawed. Maybe I'm not the one that's flawed. It's flawed. These, you know. Curiouser and curiouser, huh? The set of 3 keys. The set of 3 keys. Set of 3 keys. Okay. The set of 3 keys. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Because set of 4, set of 2. Under the keys in the top right corner. Okay, so you got these keys here, here, or here. Move under more. Here. Not sure. Does everything else though. Must be. Must be broken, bro. Because I have pushed every button on here to try to get this thing to work. And it's never worked. I thought it was just supposed to be black like that. I was like, wait a minute, the box is not. It doesn't say that. And I just gave up on it because I had another one. I'm not going to get rid of it because it kind of helps with your typing. You can't see where you're going, but hold on, I'll be back to find out. Okay, somebody else just joined. How you doing? We're just talking about computer stuff and my glasses. These right here, I just got today off of Amazon. They range in between, shoot, 12 to 50 bucks. And they help you with your fatigue. I actually do wear glasses because I am farsighted. But I've had this new. I think they left. Nobody cares. All right, he said, hold on, he'll be back. I just think it's broken. I think it's for Klimt. I just think it's for Klimt. It just doesn't work. All right. So 3 keys. Yeah. It just does not work. Put on my reading glasses and try to. Sodi. I fit the Sodi. All right, let me see if I can get some. Let me do this real quick so I can. Is there a brightness key on the keyboard for the keyboard lighting? All right, so now I can see. All right, so there's music. There's print, lock, pause, number caps, page down, in, home. I don't know what that says. Delete. Is there a brightness key? Escaped. So you're saying it's on, it's just dark. Where did they say that that brightness key was? Cool Master. You gotta. You're definitely plugged in. There is one of you guys turns this dang thing on, man. Get no love, bro. Bro. Dad, we get no love. Here's a brightness key on it. No, no brightness key. I think it's just broken. I think it's just a broken key, that's all. Yeah. It's broken, bro. If I hold the key down. Gonna be a cool night. Let me hold you by. I like to know good. What is this? It's a chef. No. Maybe if I. Okay. Maybe it's electronics. I looked on the back. You know where the space bar? Yeah, space bar. Yeah, space bar right here. Feel like I'm selling it to you. You know what a space bar is? Get their keys to go to the keys to the right. All right, so what you're talking about here. Go ahead, no. go 3 keys to the right. Okay, space bar. Space bar. These are just arrow keys. Okay, so here, all right. Space bar. Here's your Alt. Here's your Cool Master. Hold on, don't know what it does. Not the arrow. Okay, so space bar, Alt, just says Cool Master. This, I don't know what it says, what it reads. It's just like a print button or something like that. Then this just says Control. So I think it's just broken. I think it's just broken. Hold the keys that's next to Cool Master. Okay, this is Control. This one, next to Cool Master, and press the key on top right corner. Okay, all right. These are the keys that's next to Cool Master, right here. And then top right corner is going to be over here. Oh, like this. You have to be doing it at the same time. All right. Oh, okay. Cool Master. All right. Now, this one here, is this one, Tama? That just brightens. Okay, this just is brightening up my computer screen. Okay, so this is brightening up my computer screen. Ridiculous amount. But when you press Cool Master, it doesn't. Okay. Try this. Okay. By itself, we're pressing this. Let me go over here. Let's see. That does all kind of stuff. Come on over tonight. Come on. Oh, that's on the next. Oh no. All right. Now, Cool Master. Figure it out one of these days. Not really. No. Definitely don't want to do too much. These are your Cool Master. Put on your Cool Master coolness. Well, Cool Master is not that cool. It's not cool enough. But Didn't cost that much, but it was nice. Thought I needed a gaming gear. But you have to be holding the one next. You know what, bro? It's starting to make me feel like I'm like indigent or something. You're like, hey, retarded, this is, hey, you in the screen. All right, so I'm plugged in again. Watch the video. Leave me a link. Oh, we do tech. Okay, so it explains how to do it. You got a link? You have to hold the one next to Cool Master Key, then press the key in the top right corner. Search up $30 keyboards and mouse by Redo Tech. Okay. Next to the Cool Master Key. Okay. Is it on YouTube? On YouTube, isn't it? Ow! Yeah! Heck yeah! Yeah! Okay, here's We Do Tech. Yes, YouTube, wait. And it's the second video. Okay, so pay for 2 baguette for Aorus RB memory. Okay. People complain about RTX versus GT ROM. Okay. How to mine Ethereum. Very easy. That must be Game of Thrones. Cheapest keyboard on the market. Bring on Kumara, which is not my keyboard. How to start bit mining. Okay. So, wow. Wait, it's old. All right. Yeah. I'll just go to their site. See if I can get, I can go to their videos. So it's the second video. Not great, but still good. All right. So they have a lot of stuff here. Rhino Ultra keyboard. Okay. What I being a tech YouTube. All right. So I need to start doing all tech videos because I have so much tech in my house. Flare. I have like mad tech stuff in my house. Pew, pew. It's old. It's gone again. We do tech. I moved here 25 years ago. I started graduating this school year. And I am so glad I can't wait to get away from here. I like the diversity of people, but they still want. I will read about that. More about that. People comment on my other videos. Okay. You can't post the link. I can't post the link. Just put it, just write down. Don't post a link. Just write down We Do Tech and then like the whole, write down a description. Just got out of the equation. Just write down a description. And yeah, that way I can just look at it and then. description. It was play some music. Play a little music. How about that? Problem. Switch my glasses up. 30 keyboard and mouse combos you should buy. CM Devastator review. All right. Oh, now I know what you mean when you said it's old. So you have to. All right, so hold on a second. It's a Cool Master accessory. It must be really old, or I must have skipped it. All right, let me just retech. Okay, 30 keyboards.
So today's review is going to be of the Cooler Master Devastator 2 mouse and keyboard combo. So let's get into it.
Firstly, the Devastator 2 comes out in a few colors. You get green, red, and blue backlighting models. The one I'm trying out here is the one with the blue backlight. So let's quickly take a look at the mouse first. The mouse has an ambidextrous design with blue LED illumination. It's quite flat, which makes it more suitable for close type grip users, but any grip works fine with this mouse. On the left side, you get a pair of thumb buttons that blends into the frame quite easily. You also get a rubber pad for improved grip. The right side has the same padding, but it's just a bit bigger. The primary buttons have a reasonable click to them, being not too heavy or light. Cooler Master claims it has a 10 million key life cycle. The scroll wheel is illuminated blue and has some rubber padding for grip. Behind the scroll wheel is a DPI selection switch, which lets you adjust your DPI between 1000, 1600, and 2000. I would have liked it if it was a bit lower, but you can go adjust it in-game. The palm rest has a circuit line pattern on, which does look pretty cool with the blue illumination. The front of the mouse has an illuminated grill design, which does look kind of cool when looking from the front. Then lastly, underneath the mouse, you get the 4 glide pads with the optical sensor. Now let's move on to the keyboard. The Devastator 2's keyboard uses Cooler Master's main mechanical switches, which feels a lot better than standard membranes, and it has a longer lifetime as well. Cooler Master claims it has a 12 million per key life cycle and needs 50 grams of actuation force. The design is all plastic, which is fine because of the price, but the glossy plastic on the side and underneath the spacebar are fingerprint magnets, which does make the keyboard look dirty very quickly. But the blue backlighting attracts all your attention away from that. The backlighting looks great when you look at it from the top, but when you look from an angle, the key's backlight does get a bit dim. You do struggle a bit to see which key it is you want to press. This is because the Devastator 2 backlight is not per key. Instead, the keyboard has LEDs under a white cover underneath all the keys. It does spread out the lighting very well, but it just struggles to get through the engraving on the keycaps. But the switches are Cherry MX compatible, so you are able to remove the keycaps and replace them with custom ones, which could help with the backlighting. The keyboard has all the standard keys, but does come with some handy media keys at the top. Also, for the backlighting, you're able to turn it on or off. So unfortunately, no bright. So unfortunately, no turn it on or off. So also for the backlighting, you're able to.
He's using the Alt key. He's saying, okay, so let me listen to the rest of this.
To turn it on or off.
Okay.
So unfortunately, no brightness level adjustments.
He's using the Alt key. He's saying, okay. So he's using the Alt key, and he's also using whatever the. I need a magnifying glass. All right, so he's using the Alt key, and he's using whatever this key is here. So this key. But, well, like I said, this might have something to do with my computer. Because when you press these keys, the computer gets brighter, but the lights don't come on. Yeah, he's using that. Well, this is not the Alt key either. This is the freaking, it just has like, I don't know what this looks like. Hold on a second. It's okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, dude, this is madness. Because when you're doing it with my computer, it just, all it does is make it get brighter. I'm on a Mac. That's the problem, is I'm on a Mac. So Macs, yeah. That's what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's my computer. Yeah, it's the computer. No, not that are up at, well, I have this one. I wonder if I power this one on. Is it on? Is it plugged in? You hear that? Power. I turn it on, but the screen to it is up there, but it's that particular screen is, I'm actually double screening it right now with this. So try this once again, one more again. And this key, and that's still a no-go. Negative. I'm second, it's not even powered up. Tech, man. I know it's plugged in. Let me see if it's getting any. I can tell if it's getting power because I can plug something else up and see if that gets power into the USB. This is an older computer. So yep, that's charging. So if that's charging, then this is getting power. We did try, bro, and I thank you for your time and effort, man, but this light just does not want to come down. No, if I hold, and then, no, no, no. You don't love me. You do not love me. You have no love for me. Oh. Yeah, bro, I think it's either that or the light is just, because my phone's charging. Where do you have the keyboard plugged into? USB. That's all it needs. It's USB. You saying that might be the problem? It's a USB plug though, so that's correct. You're saying it might not be getting enough juice. You saying it ain't juicing up? I guess. Is it plugged into the Mac or the monitor? Well, the Mac is the monitor, but this one is not a Mac. This is a regular computer, and it's plugged into the tower. This one's plugged directly into the tower. Just doesn't work, bro. Because it should. Because like here's see, you can tell it's on. There's my number lock button. Yeah, there's my number lock. This joker know it should be working. Got some LEDs up under there. It goes sweet with my chair too. My new blue chair. Ooh. So sweet, isn't it? Just don't want to work for me. Caps number. Oh, you did not fail. You're the man. I figure it has to do with the number or caps lock. They didn't mention that in there. Yeah, I think you have to have a number or caps lock. And that's sweet. Guess who's going to have a good time tonight in the middle of the night playing StarCraft? Oh, yeah. I ain't got no woman in here. Honey, come to bed. No. I'm playing StarCraft. But you're 50 years old. So what? So what? Go to bed, Marge. All right. I'll be in about 5 hours. Oh, forget it. It's 3 a.m. Guess who's gonna be geeking out tonight? It's the caps lock, I think. It's either the caps lock or the number lock. I looked at that, I was like, wait a minute, if the caps lock turns it on, then see, now it turns off and on that can, yeah. Elizabeth! Yeah, man. It's the freaking caps lock. So, okay, now let me turn the caps lock off. I don't even know how to turn the caps lock off. Okay, the number lock. Okay, let me see if it works. Okay, so the number lock's off. Caps lock. Here's my caps lock. Oh, okay, it still works. I don't know, bro. Maybe, you know what? You know what, bro? Oh, I have a theory. I might have been right the first time. Might be the computer. Huh. Because if it's, I hope I'm wrong, because this doesn't have StarCraft on it. It's too old. All right. I'm thinking that it's the power that comes from the computer. Of course it is. But I'm thinking yep, that's exactly what it is. I was all celebrating, but at least now I know. Yeah, it's the computer. It's the Mac itself. Huh. All right, so I'm gonna take this out of here because I have it plugged into a, what is this? What's this? Oh, this is my MIDI. All right, so I'm gonna unplug my MIDI. I'm learning all kind of stuff today. But it's cool, man. So I'm gonna unplug my music MIDI. See if I can get some love over here. Plug this back in. No! Elizabeth! Go, Elizabeth! You ever see that one? Elizabeth, no! Go, Elizabeth! The drunk girlfriend. Hilarious. Elizabeth! No. And she starts doing push-ups. Go, Elizabeth! Yeah, bro. I know I'm right. Okay, that's my... He says, wow. Yeah. Okay, so my hub. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Got a moosh, man. Got a moosh. Huh. Okay. All right, so it is plugged in. Let's see if it's going to work for me. Nope. Negative. It's the computer. It's the settings in the computer, I bet. It's okay. You should know now. I know, Apple. Always so difficult. It's the freaking settings in the freaking computer, and that's the reason why it doesn't work right. I unplugged everything. I'm trying to find this. Yeah, bro. It's plugged in right now. And all it's doing is just going, it's the settings. I wanted to play StarCraft tonight. I wanted to play Midnight StarCraft. Here's what it is. No Midnight StarCraft tonight, bro. I know. Why, Apple? Why? I feel like one of those guys in World of Warcraft dying. No! Your character dies. No! Now he's a ghost. Like, I really was about to play Midnight StarCraft. I was about to shut it down. It was going down. It's Midnight StarCraft. Here. Starts at 12 a.m. Oh my goodness. I know. Apple, I trusted you, Apple. How dare you betray me? Be gone. Yeah, it's the Apple. It's Apple, man. Yep. All it does is no, Apple. No. How dare you? After all this time I spent with you, Apple, how dare you betray me? I know. I'm thinking about getting one too. $700-800 worth of. But yes, when I do get a new tower, there will be Midnight StarCraft. And everyone's invited online. Man, it was getting ready to happen. Woo, there was going to be soda and candy. Oh, yeah, it was going down. Man. Soda and candy. And dancing girls. Everyone's invited online to Midnight StarCraft. I'm going to Midnight StarCraft. Everybody's geeking out. Lights in the back. I might do that. StarCraft theme songs going in the, I don't know what it is. Jim Raynor picture in the back. Bang, bang, bang. So I know, but we did find out some stuff. Have me a picture of Tosh, my boy Tosh. He'd be coming for you. In his ghost outfit. Tosh. He's a traitor though, but Tosh is still dope. It's so sad. It's sad. It's a sad day. So much effort, so much time. It's all sad. Oh, I'm not plugged in. It's so sad. Oh, wait a minute. I got a light. Nope. I was like, oh, I got one light. Maybe I'll get another. Hook off the light. Maybe I'll get another. Negative on the light. Negative on the light. I was gonna they're all flirt them cough. I was thinking, what are you thinking? And it might be another light. Let me look at something. It's about to rain. Yeah, backlight. Wait a minute, if you're the backlight, then this has to work. It just works with another key. Bro, I'm gonna figure it out, man. And we will have Midnight StarCraft. Are you ready for Midnight StarCraft? Zerg! Jim Raynor! Time to kill some Zerg. Ghost! Nuclear launch detected. Everyone's gonna be there. Protoss. Storming. Everyone. I was looking forward to Midnight StarCraft. It's Midnight StarCraft. Oh, somebody's calling me. Hello.
Hey, this is Donna calling about your federal student loan.
Hey, Donna. No, I don't have federal student loans. Thank you. Bye. Hey, Donna. Yes, this is a black man answering the phone. What you want? What you want, Donna? Donna. Huh. I am not done investigating. Still trying. Oh, no. We want Midnight StarCraft. Midnight, night. StarCraft. That's right. We got business, Donna. Be gone with your silliness, Donna. We have business. We're trying to do some Midnight StarCraft. Did your mother ever tell you to stop playing video games? Well, don't. No, listen to your mama always. It's the settings. I don't know how to change the settings. Bam. It's the settings. Why would everything work except this? This is curious. I'm curious. Settings. You're the number lock, right? So, Joe, you don't even work. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just twist it around. This is why it's not working. It's another. So, okay. So it's. Right, so. So, so this doesn't do it. So, brightness key. Maybe that's it. Okay, so the brightness key on my Mac keyboard. Oh, you got to figure out what's the brightness key on here because it's transposed. I bet that's what's going on. Boom, king, boom, king, boom, boom, king, boom, king. Screen lock. It's a screen lock. You're not locking the screen. Okay, so let me get this right. Let me try to figure this out. The brightness key on the Mac is just a key. What key is the brightness key on here? That's the faux brightness key. That's for your music. Just turn the music on. More than one key. Might be like a Control Alt. Control Alt. Might be no Midnight StarCraft. The heart wants what the heart wants, but Mac does not want to give it to me. All right, Mac, have it your way this time, but I'll be back. No, 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 no. All right, so there will be no Midnight StarCraft tonight. Celebration was premature. But one day, I'll get you. Mac computers, man, they got their own mind. Like literally. They do their own thing. And because of that, you cannot use this keyboard, all of its functions correctly. So you can't turn the light on, the LEDs that go in here. And it's pretty cool to look at. You know, it's pretty dope to look at, but you can't use it. So it's just not going to happen. You want to know what it looks like? This is what it looks like. All lit up. I think I'm going to have to. Yep. And I like this. Like, he was saying that you can't see once it's like, you know, but this is good enough for me, man. Like, yeah, it's a setting. And I was trying to find the bright light, the dark and the bright for on here. That's because see, it's just look. Remember the guy said you had to push 2 buttons, right? Watch. It's not even 2 buttons. It's 1 button. That's it. This is 1 button. That's it. That's it, and that's all. It's 1 button, and it's not gonna happen with a Mac. So just cancel Christmas on that until I download the specs. So I'm gonna put this up here because it's kind of in the way, but not in the way. Still cool to look at if I can just sit it right there and kind of look at it like, I want it to play star. Let's it's 1 button, so Devastator. Hype, so I'm not. Master Devastator 2. Download. Keyboard Pro RPG Software LED Configuration Guide. Long words. How to record in micro for Coolmaster mice. How to turn on Coolmaster device. CM Store keyboard lights. It's a video on how to turn it on. Doesn't say how to do it with a Mac. That'll be the next video I look at. How to turn it on with the light. Go over the LED configuration. Oh, I don't need all this. Just somebody gotta talk. Or, oh, okay. It's just gonna be. Hey, what is this? What is that? Look. What are you doing? Import profile. Import profile backup. Transfer a profile. Profile backup. Oh, this thing can do all kind of stuff. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Let me see this. I think it does more than just the green or the 3 different lighting settings that they were talking about. I might even call them. Watch this video real quick. I went to there, how to activate Coolmaster Devastator. Keyboard lights with a simple program. Oh man, he's got a program. Oh, wait a minute. Dude has a. Why is there? This rain's put me in a mood to put for like a great movie. Like a really, really good mystery movie. Oh. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on a second. Let me see if he said anything. Yeah, you should call the tech support. Yeah. But this guy he just did something that was interesting. He downloaded the specs. Copy. But where did he get this from? Let me see this from the beginning. This is interesting. Where's my glasses I just paid money for? Hold on a second, bro. This is interesting. Oh, these glasses really do work. Because my eyes were just hurting from the glare of this light. And now they're just like, Oops. My new World of Warcraft armor. Okay, ITA download link in Discrete Zone description. Discrete Zion. Okay, but where did you get it from? Is that where you got it from? Hold on, let me see if I can copy this. I can't copy it, but ITA download link in Discrete. I don't know how to say that. Download link. Discrete ZIO. I went right back to this video. Download Opera browse. Free download. Okay. It just took me around in circles. Just took me around in circles. Let's see. He downloaded it. But the download, okay, he downloaded it, opened it, went to the README file, copied the README file. Yep. Yeah, he just, okay, so it's a download, but getting the link to the download, let me stop this. Let me see if he put the link in the description. No joke, I spent a year and a half with this stupid keyboard not being able to write, not being able to light it. Now finally something worked, but you can't do it on a Mac. Just write something back here. This is a common problem. This and it shouldn't be. This should not like be a problem that's this big. All right, this should not be. And show more. See if there's a link in it. There was okay, so there is a link here. Boom, 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 boom. Do you remember the very first time in September? Cool Master Devastator 2 gaming, LED gaming. Let's see if you said anything. Nope, just listening. Cool. Okay, Amazon customer review. Cool Master LED gaming keyboard and mouse. Just another review. So it looks like. Let's see if they give you any. Nope, takes you right to Amazon. And I'm betting this is gonna do the same thing, and it did. So I'm going to have to look up Cool Master and search for the keyboards. No, I'm going to have to. All right, so that leads me to the tech. Getting techie on. Cool. Master. Company. Hold these guys. Computer, and there they go. All right, I am going to contact you. It gives you an option of contacting them. So, never alone. Good noodles. Good noodles. History of revelation. You guys are okay, but you guys are doing stuff to the average viewer that need some help, bro. People are in need. CM Storm triggered when design war. I need the specs. I need to contact you guys. Text And I think these lights up under here, I think change. I think you can download somebody else's, thing, and it'll just pretty cool. Pretty cool for game day, isn't it? I'm gonna come in and just like, let's go. Throw on your headphones. Are you ready? Turn off all the lights. Start the music. Start the music. Are you ready to play Midnight StarCraft? Let's go. Request a ticket. Request a cool master product. Warranty status. Submit. Knowledge-based form of form. Huh. So you just can't call these guys. It's a whole request thing you got to do. It just pisses you off, doesn't it? Email, password type thing. And then they get back with you whenever they freaking feel like it. Just right. Midnight StarCraft. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna get another computer. Not because of this, but because I want a computer that doesn't go online. It has to be up to date. This one is over 10 years old. I just want a computer that's not online. Whenever I need to back something up, like I just don't want nobody being able to look into it. The only way they can do that is when it's online. I want a computer that's not online. Of course, I won't be able to play StarCraft on it, but anyways, I'm done wrestling with this. Thanks for all your help, man. All that for one button. For real. No Midnight StarCraft. Not tonight. Talk to you later, man. Thanks.